Hello and welcome to this episode of Clutched. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the all-new 2016 Toyota Hilux. This is the 8th generation 2016 Toyota Hilux. It's what you call a pickup. So if a 10-foot lorry and an SUV got jiggy, this is probably what you would end up with. You get 5 very comfortable and spacious seats, plus a really huge space at the back for you to carry your stuff. And that's basically it. Well, at least that's all you need to know if you want to use the Hilux like a Mitsubishi Lancer or a Kia Picanto, just to ferry your kids to and fro school or feel a little bit holy whenever you drop your mum off at church. But if that's what you think of the Hilux, then I pity the fool. That's not why this beast was created. I mean, look at it. It was first produced in 1968 and has gone through 8 generations of evolution, to look as mean and as menacing as it does today. No, the Toyota Hilux does not belong here on the tarmac. So you know what? Let's get out of here. You have driven a sedan before. You have driven an MPV before. You may have even driven a 10-foot lorry before. But the moment you get inside a Hilux, you realize this is a totally different ballgame. I really feel like I'm driving some Bigfoot, And if you are into huge, high and mighty vehicles, you will love this. You see, I'm sitting in a very car-like position. Everything's just like a car, like a sedan. And I've got my seats, my steering position. But the moment you look out the window and you look at someone else, you realize that everybody's just bowing down to you. Well, except of course this guy. This guy is the abang of all abang lorries, remember? It is very quiet and it is very, very comfortable. Surprisingly, it's running on a diesel engine, but I can barely hear the diesel engine unless I intentionally rev it up. Okay, the Hilux comes with 2 airbags, so your safety-wise, you're covered. Okay, it's got hill assist control so that it doesn't roll back when you're stuck on a hill. There is vehicle stability control, to control your car if it goes out for some reason. Maybe you're trying to break into a drift. Comes with a Euro 5 diesel engine, and there's even this thing called the Toyota's pitch and bounce control system. Alright, now what that does is it automatically adjusts torque to reduce vehicles pitching for a smoother ride. Interesting. All I know is that it's really comfortable to drive, and you would expect a vehicle like this to be a little bit unstable because it's really high up there, No, it's not. It doesn't roll that much. It comes with a 2.4 litre turbocharged diesel engine that churns out 148 brake horsepower, and are you ready? 400 Newton meters of torque, which basically translates to fun. And are you guys ready for the ultimate shocker? No, the Toyota Hilux is not a 4-wheel drive. It is in fact a rear-wheel drive. But you know what's surprising? I've driven this through all kinds of different terrains and I'm still here. You see? That's the point. The Hilux is not a 4-wheel drive because it doesn't have to be a 4-wheel drive. Just like how you don't have to be a good singer to enter a KTV room. You can still have a lot of fun. It's just that you'll irritate the hell out of all your friends while you do it. We are where the Hilux belongs. Welcome to the jungle. I don't even think I actually have permission to be here, but I'm just going anyway. I cannot believe that I'm doing this with a two-wheel drive vehicle and I'm all alone. I don't have anybody with me, no film crew, nothing. It kind of explains why this would be the perfect vehicle for you if you're working in this line, you know, like construction or marine, or maybe you're a wood chopper or a drug lord. You need to bury some people, whatever the case. The wilderness, off-road. Oh my god, this road is really long. Where does it lead to? Okay, so the 2.4 litre turbo diesel engine is mated with this 6-speed manual gearbox, but I don't know why there's actually 6-speed. Thanks to that lovely thing that LTA, thank you LTA for putting this thing over here. You kind of never have to go into 6th gear. The model I have with me is kind of a basic model, right? Which is why you don't see things like the leather seats or a nice touchscreen display and stuff like that. This thing doesn't come with cruise control or any of these gadgets and all that. But you know what? I kind of figured something out. I'm going to show you how I'm going to artificially create cruise control. Check this out. In fact, you know what? I got to take this. Can you see me? Can you see me, guys? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the lights just turned green. Once again, it's a goods vehicle, so I'm going to move off from gear 2. I'm just going to go easy on the throttle. There you go. I'm going to go to gear 3. You know what? I'm just going to skip 4 and go all the way straight to 6. So right now, I'm on gear 6. I'm letting go of the clutch and I'm letting go of the accelerator. Look at that. Both my feet out on its idle rev at about what? 900? Check out the speed. It's close to 60 kilometers an hour and I'm cruising like a boss. Since I actually have you on camera over here, I just want to show you guys how quickly the Hilux can actually pick up from a standstill. Okay, so check this out, right? Are you ready? We'll build the revs a bit. There we go. We've got some competition. Let's go. Okay. Okay, that was the worst launch ever, but once the turbo spools, look at that. Shut up! Go, 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 go. Pretty quick, huh? Just for the record, I actually have special clearance to hit 107 kilometers an hour on this road.
Now hear this! And the original version of that.
Desde la ciudad del cáñamo.
Introduction. Version of that. Version of that. Version of that.
That's more like it. This is where the Hilux belongs. The Hilux does have the biggest deck space in its class, you know, when you compare it to other pickups like the L200 from Mitsubishi or the Navara from Nissan. When you look at a vehicle like the Hilux, you can tell this isn't for someone who's very into things like gadgets and technology, you know. It's a very back to basics kind of vehicle. It's for the guy who loves a very manual touch and feel to his car. The Toyota Hilux, it's for the Singaporean redneck. Is there even such a thing? I don't know. But anyway, it's for the guy who wants the best comfort for his family and yet be able to move around his gardening equipment or dead bodies. And it's funny, you know, sometimes when you come across these back to basics kind of guys and they're driving this like super high-tech car, you look at them, you can tell this guy probably doesn't even know how to set the cruise control on his car. And some of you might think, well, if I did have $150,000, I wouldn't buy the Toyota Hilux, you know, I'll probably get myself a nice mid-size sedan. But you see, that's the thing that you don't understand. If you still had the luxury of a choice for a mid-size sedan, then this Hilux, it's not for you. This is created for the working man, you know, the guy who's in the construction line or in the marine line or in the grave digging line, you know, he has to haul stuff all the time. And if you are one of them and then you start looking at things like a van or a 10-foot lorry, before you know it, you realize the Toyota Hilux is your best choice. And don't forget this, it's a Toyota, which basically means it's bulletproof. Speaking of bulletproof, I know a lot of you guys actually caught our live video on the Toyota Hilux. After the shoot, we couldn't start the truck. Well, actually, I couldn't start the truck, and I actually found out what the problem was. Okay, the thing is, to start the Hilux, you got to depress the clutch pedal. Well, I did depress the clutch pedal, but I just didn't do it hard enough. Anyway, a really big thank you to all you guys who are commenting on my live video. Thank you so much for keeping me company when I was stuck here. Right here on Clutched, it's time for us to rate this 2016 Toyota Hilux. And if you are like me and you are into big, badass off-road vehicles, well, the 2016 Toyota Hilux, it's a buy.